Well, hello there, viewers of Internet Things, and welcome to my channel. And yes, you read that correctly. Cartoonifying Outer Wilds is indeed ruining my life. And quite frankly, the desire to cartoonify Outer Wilds can happen to anyone. And so in this video, I'll be going through all the stages of being afflicted by the desire to cartoonify Outer Wilds. So the main focus of my channel was supposed to be like high-ish production animated videos about video games. It just so happens that the very first videos that I made happened to be about Tekken, because up until probably about 3 months ago, Tekken was the only game that I played until I decided to just like try other things out. And one of those games that I tried happened to be Outer Wilds. And so I spent a couple of hours playing this game, and as time passed, I felt myself getting really passionate about it, because it is a game that I really do not like. I don't hate it, but I got really passionate about the things I didn't like about it and the fact that I wanted to talk about them. And I guess when I talked about it, I didn't want it to be like a sort of game review. I wanted to do something different, you know. So I thought I wanted to talk about this game and talk about my experience with it in a sort of animated style. I didn't quite know what this video is going to look like. Still don't know what it's going to look like right now, but that was the goal. So when I started this project, I decided we're going to settle on a hand-drawn idea, okay? I was going to draw all my characters. That was a stupid idea. We're not doing that, okay? So then I decided I was going to learn how to make Blender thingies look hand-drawn, okay? Then I made my first fireplace, all right? And it like looked all hand-drawn, and I found out that the easiest way to get something to look hand-drawn is that in Blender there's this little function where you click freestyle and it just hand-draws. You didn't save your progress. It doesn't work on large scenes. But I was still determined to somehow make this animation style work, because I really wanted my video to look like this. But my computer performance is what it is, so I was going to have to compromise in some way. And so I decided to go with a little bit of a hybrid style. So some scenes that could handle it would have some of the freestyle cell shading that came with it, and others just wouldn't. I mean, some of my scenes have so many goddamn rocks in them, they're trying to use the freestyle style. Trying to use the freestyle style was just like impractical. And I was absolutely not going to use cell shading on any of my characters because of topology reasons. They kind of looked like disasters. And so with that, art style locked in. So So now that I had my art style totally locked in, the next thing was of course tackling the elements and assets that were going to be used like over and over again across like multiple scenes. So things like your wood and your rock and your leaves and your grass and floor texture, okay? But how did I get everything to look 1,000,000% accurate in my Blender scene to the actual game? Well, marketing his music and his sound to like deaf people, like a deaf audience. You said that? That's so mean. Hey, no. I'm not like legit. I'm not actually being mean when I say that. Like actually, if you're to listen to his sound, actually reach out to him and get him to send you a sample, and I promise you, it doesn't work if the people who are listening to it have like functioning ears. How is that like not a super mean thing to say to someone? As in, he actually discovered like a whole new like frequency of sound that just sounds like terrible to like people with actual working ears, and like it just works perfectly for like deaf people. People can't hear anything. What do you mean, like scientifically his music is like, it sounds like I'm bullshitting you, but like I'm being dead serious. And you're gaslighting me. I'm not gaslighting. Wait, are you mapping that properly? You're just like, are you eyeballing it? I am not eyeballing the scale of the scene. You know, you could at least try to look for like free cam mods and stuff. I'm sure there's like plenty. This game's like super popular. It's fine, you can eyeball it. Everything works, it's okay. 5, your depth perception is like non-existent. First of all, asshole, my depth perception's fine. And what's up with you attacking the disabled? Did you see the proportions of the desks and the chairs you had in your scene in your previous videos? You should apologize, because like that was mean and like not funny mean. That was actually pretty mean, I apologize. This isn't going to be proportionally scaled, is it? Yeah, probably not. I'm pretty bad at this. Extremely entertaining. Okay, so character modeling is objectively possibly the hardest part of this entire project, because the characters are hard. But I did come across easily the best tutorial on the internet for making a character, okay? Just hear me out. But some of you laugh and some of you doubt, okay? But let me tell you, I didn't know how to make a character at all, but then I watched this short and I just copied what he did. Throughout the years when I've tried to learn how to make a character, okay, I'll go to these tutorial videos and they'd be very detailed and the guy would like walk you through all the steps. Sure, I get it. Fantastic. But this guy, okay, you just look at the video, okay, and you just copy what he did. So because I was speed running, I never learned anything about topology, so you know, it's all pretty fucked. Yeah, but how do I get around broken topology? See, I just film it in a way where I can just pretend it's not there. So when it came to rigging up my character and actually getting her to do things, I kind of tried to make my own skeleton, but because my mesh, my topology is so bad, the automatic weights just kept on breaking. So then I decided to just export the whole thing, send it up to Mixamo, and it actually did a pretty good job of adding like a skeleton that actually works pretty well. And yeah, I think that's everything. I'm gonna have to model the Herthians next, because these models that I have are like absolutely unacceptable. I mean, come on, they got 5 fingers. But otherwise, that was me, that was it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. See ya.